Some countries like UK and France, they only do biometric. That is, you just go for capturing and then for fingerprints and then document collection. They collect your documents.
Hi Joshua, what is the process for biometric collection and interviews during visa appointments, and how do they impact the application?
Okay, so during visa appointments, applicants are required to attend an interview and provide their biometric data. So in some occasions, some embassies do not request for interview. That's where you have like collection centers like TLS or VFS. Most of them don't do interviews for clients. But in a situation where you are submitting directly to maybe like an embassy, like for example USA requests for interview, unless you have Dropbox application, you don't need to do interview for USA. So what you just need to do is just go there and drop your documents and they will review them. But in the sense that you are a first-time applicant for USA, you have to do interview. Now this interview is very, very important because without that interview, they'll be asking you, without that interview, they won't be able to process your application properly. And even when going for interview, there are some things you have to consider because they'll be asking you for some questions. Before you go for interview, you'll be trained on some questions you'll be asked, and most times we even advise you to always tell the truth, okay? Because if you lie in your application, they will definitely know, and it can lead to visa denial. But in the sense of biometric, they also do biometric. During the interview process, they are going to be taking your biometric. They also take your biometric, capture your face, take your fingerprints, and all. But then in some countries like UK and France, they only do biometric. That is, you just go for capturing and then for fingerprints and then document collection. They collect your documents. They will not ask you, they won't interview you. Only on rare occasions, maybe they find something in your application that they need to ask you questions about. That is when they invite you and they ask you that they invite you over for an interview, or they just do the interview online, something like that. I hope I have answered your question.
Thank you very much, Joshua.
You're welcome.